Hey YouTube, Gecko Guy here. This is going to be a 200% fast Reptibreeze build. So this is at my local Petco. They're having a $1 per gallon sale, so I highly recommend if you need an extra cage, you head over to there. So the original price $79.99. I bought it for $40. Can't go wrong there. It's half off. I think the cashier made a mistake. She took $50 off instead of 50%, which hey, I can't complain. So, getting everything out, going all raw, no tools, just bare hands. And that white little cardboard insert you actually do need, so don't throw it out. Alright, and I personally did not like their instructions. I kind of just did it myself. If you know how to read the English language and do your alphabet, you can figure it out. Now with this, you'll need a Phillips head screwdriver, and again guys, I want to emphasize, really all it takes is just make sure it's snug. You don't want to over tighten it like it says in the directions, otherwise you'll strip everything out and then you'll have escapes. So we don't want that, no do we? Alright. So it's rather tricky trying to get them to line up. They just want to fall down. And screwing it in. Again, you want it flush, not too tight, not too loose. Alright, now, everybody's probably going to be wondering, what's going to go in here? Well, I've yet to release that, so I'm going to keep you guys waiting, build up a couple of paychecks. Now, guys, here's the scoop. I'm thinking, with the other cage that I have, the Flexarium, you know, there's a couple of options I could put in there. Green tree frogs I really did like caring for. Those were really nice hardy frogs. I might toss in a golden gecko in there with the frogs, see how that turns out, because, you know, Gecko Guy likes to do things out of the norm. I'm going to double check my research and see if that's compatible. But they do have some pretty nice panther geckos there. Panther geckos you don't really see too often. Now, who will be attending the Sewer Fest Expo here in Racine, Wisconsin? Start event in the town hall. I may or may not be going. Depends on my work schedule. Depends on, you know, if I can get off that day from college. Because, you know, I'm going full time, guys. It's going to be rough. But I hope to be there. And, you know, my worm breeding colony is doing good. I think I'm going to order a big shipment of wax worms. I might take on silkworms. And then eventually I'm going to tackle the big one with hornworms. Maybe I'll just say, hey, no reptiles, just worms, you know? Might do that. Still haven't decided yet. Alright, F to F. Debating whether or not I want to take the stickers off. Me with my laziness, I might just leave it on there. But hey, $40, not bad at all. And you can see from the box when I first showed it, it looked pretty old, so they had to have had it for quite a while. There's also one left, and it's, again, $40, so, you know, this size, it's a 16 by 16 by 20, so 16 length, width, and 20 height. That should be okay for a juvenile crested gecko. Might be okay for juvenile chameleons. It'd be good for flying moths. Oops, sorry, kind of bumped the tripod there and the camera went down. Alright, getting everything meshed in there. I just kind of placed them in at this scene. Didn't really tighten them yet. But with extras, you should have 2 long screws left over and 1 short screw left over. I prefer the screen mesh because the nylon, crickets can chew through that, and probably the worms too. Moths probably could too. As far as what I want to do with the rest of the reptile supplies that I've got, I may keep it. I try to sell it. I don't know yet. Still undecided. This is here at 200%. The build time was about 20 minutes or so. I wasn't really keeping track. I was kind of having fun doing it because with my personality, I like to tinker with stuff. I like building things, you know. Alright, getting those meshed in there. This one gave me a little trouble. Alright, checking to see if it's sturdy. It's coming along. Now, here's where the swing out door was coming together. I'll be showing you that. Again, it was kind of tricky getting it to stay, and then you take your short screws. I didn't really do it long enough to show you guys because I didn't take into consideration this is at 200%. So you always want to crosshatch. That's another good thing. So you put one at the end, one at the other end. You don't want to do it both of them together because it won't mesh right. I don't know if you guys noticed that when I was doing the initial build. And then there's another part that swings out from the bottom. That's coming up pretty soon. And then, yep, getting it in there. You guys probably can get away with not using thread lock. I mean, they don't really recommend you do it. Alright, here's the bottom part. Oh, my stupid self put it in the wrong way. And there we go, gap guy. Now there's actually like 2 little screws that go in there. They recommend you do one panel, put that in there, and then do the other panel on top of it. I just decided, hey, screw it, I'm already 3/4 of the way done, might as well just do it with like that. And that actually worked. Sorry if the audio sounds like I'm talking into a toilet bowl. I'm still trying to play with the audio settings. I'm still trying to get used to Pinnacle Studio 16, but hey, I love it so far. And not really liking how that meshes up. Maybe I did it wrong. I don't know. Their directions are so freaking basic. I did not like their directions at all. Alright, so putting that insert in. There we go. I don't really like how that is. To me, it just seems a little 30. And whoop, flaps down, so you can't really put it on the side. It's more suited for vertical orientation. Alright, so I hope you found that useful. Comment, like, and subscribe, and watch the cool outro.